I never was like, oh, I'll never meet Brad Pitt. I was like, well, you know, maybe one day, I don't know, maybe we'll shop at Erewhon together. I don't know. I need a movie where I'm laying in a bed, like where it's me like sitting on a porch, sipping tea, and also Philly is just a bomb ass city. Go Birds. Because I was like, wow, man, every project I'm in, I'm really running for my life, being shot at in a bulletproof vest, covered in blood, covered in fluid, covered in something. And I was like, and I blame you.
I can't pay anybody like that.
Hey, what I work so hard for? You just said how much you need.
I need 10 grand.
The hell you need 10 grand for?
I didn't necessarily know if I wanted to do this when I got it. I was kind of in a weird place with television at the time because I'd been doing TV quite back to back, and all the characters I was playing on television were just really exhausting. Like, it was really hard. Television is hard. You know, like, I hear myself complaining about it. I know it's like a first world problem, but you know, for me, I was just like, I don't really know if because you get very attached when you're doing television series and you're doing characters on television. Like, you're living with them for quite a long time, and you're also growing with them at the same time.
We went to the wrong house. And now these people are looking for us.
Let's go! Let's go!
You took our money and dope. Now I have to kill everybody you know.
But God bless my manager who was with me. I had a night shoot like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like in future makeup and prosthetics. And she was like, well, there's this script that came along that I think you'd be interested in. And I was like, is it television? And she was like, well, yeah. I was like, no. I was like, absolutely not. She was like, I just think you should. I was like, no, I really don't. It's like, I don't know if I can do it. I was like, look at me, I don't know. And she just slid it across in her way. And I started reading it. It kind of becomes this true story of brotherhood and a love story at the same time, to watch them grow, but what it's like for them to grow in an environment like this, and how that bond is the only solid bond that they've ever really known. And then when you get Wagner on set, I mean, we just, the fireworks just took off. Like, whatever came out of our mouths came out of our mouths. The minute that Wagner and I met each other in life, it was an instant electricity there. And we just felt like we knew each other all our lives, and knew that we wanted to know each other all our lives. And I think that that is exactly what you needed for Ray and Manny. I want it to feel real. I want people to feel like it could be us at any given moment. Like, the stakes and the situations that these characters go in, it could be us at any moment if we just make this decision. But also, that doesn't mean that we don't deserve to be cared for and loved any less just because of the decisions we made. The trailer for Dope Thief came out on set. It came out on a Monday, and I was excited, but I was very anxious. I was like, oh, now it's really happening. Like, it's out there. I showed it to the crew, and I paraded around like my little baby, because it is. And Julia, I didn't want to show Julia, so I was like kind of showing everyone, but not showing her. And so we're getting at the wrap of the day. She was like, send me the trailer. She's like, send it to me now. And I was like, okay. So the next day we're on set, and we're shooting this dinner scene or whatever. And at one point, she just stops everyone on the crew. She's like, everyone stop, everyone. If you haven't watched the trailer for Dope Thief, you're insane. She was like, what Brian is doing, this show looks amazing. To hear Julia Roberts say dope is also really fun. But like, she made a point to let everyone on set, on that stage, know that we're all gonna be watching, and how proud she was. And like, so to see that also was just like, and I'm just standing there like, Mom, like, like, don't, like, what are you doing? But she didn't have to do that. And I remember like, everyone clapping. I was like, you're clapping before this? It was that camaraderie was really wonderful. But I don't know. But I also believe that you end up around the people who reflect you back to you if you're lucky. Like, there are moments that I'm sitting there and I'm like, but yeah, these are my peers, right? Like, these are my peers. Like, these are truly my peers. Like, yes, I've watched them. Yes, I've studied them. Yes, I, have been in awe of who they are. But at the end of the day, now these are my peers. These are my contemporaries. And I can't continue to act like they're not. I can't continue to act like I have to shrink myself to fit in these spaces. Like, I no longer have to do that. I think that I'm finally getting a footing of where I stand in my career and in this business of what I bring to the table. Because before it was like, I want to make sure I'm eating. I want to make sure that, maybe there won't be a part like this. Maybe, I don't know, there used to be that kind of uncomfortability for me.